Day 2 of my GS grill installation project, and I had to think about how I was going to mount these driving lights onto the car. Now I looked at the car and I looked at the brackets, and I could see no way to install the brackets onto the car, because I assumed the lights, like the buckets, were fixed to the car and you just put the grill on over those lights. But according to my manual, that's not how this works. You actually have to get brackets to go there and there to put the lights into the grill. Does that make sense? The GS grill, I had looked on eBay to see how easy it was to find reproduction driving lights and driving light brackets, and I was pleased to find driving lights and brackets to suit the XC grills are pretty plentiful on eBay, to be honest. I mean, I bought one set, and then by the time I'd taken delivery of that set, there was another set listed on eBay by the same seller, so I'm assuming a lot of these grills don't make it and all the hardware gets repurposed into other people's projects. So I ordered these after I got my GS grill in my hot little hands, and there they are. They are just, that's all there is to it. Like so. That's pretty straightforward. I'm going to need to find some appropriate screws to fit those in. Might be time to raid my supply of spare fittings and fixings. This should be a pair of driving lights. Now these are reproduction lights. I've already opened one to make sure that it's going to do what I need it to do. That looks like suitable reproduction for the job at hand. I haven't unpacked the other ones, so I should do that now. Shops online in Victoria. And there you have it. 2 reproduction driving lights to go in your XC grill. And the mounting lugs there. Oh, they look good. Okay, cool. Alright, I've gone through my pile of nuts and bolts, and we have found, show me the nuts and bolts, found some nuts and bolts that might do to hold our grill on. So the next thing we're going to do is see if we can get these brackets bolted up, because these aftermarket lights, the hole for the bolt is way bigger than the actual bolt is for the factory housing, and the crush washers that come with it don't lend themselves to crushing appropriately. So this is the one that I've done with my own, what do you call these, spring washers, and it sits relatively square and satisfactory. And this is the one, this one here, still using the supplied crush washers, and as you can see the bracket has buckled quite severely while I've bolted it in, so this is really cockeyed. So that's shit. I'm going to redo this one to match this one. So that was a bit of ginning around to get right, but I had to panel beat the bracket and then shove the washers in there so it sits. So that's where we're at with that. I'll do the other one and hopefully that works out. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Me? Much better. Well, swap the washers over. I've put a washer on the outside of the bolt because the housing that the spotlight screws into flogged out with old age, and it was causing the whole thing to just twist in its frame. So I've put a washer on that, given a bit of a panel beat, and that looks pretty satisfactory to me. I'll just chuck the screws in and see how it fits into the grille. That's my driving lights bolted in. Not exactly perfectly centered in the housing, but I suspect once the grille is right side up, you'll barely notice. That, oh, I like it. Can't wait to see it on the car. I reckon that'll do for today.